And it's Monty versus Samuel. And it's a kick. Red one, kick again. Yellow pass. Keeper's kicking the ball and pass and goal!
You know, I've noticed something. As my kids get bigger and I get a little bit slower, that the kids want to play foosball or ping pong or soccer more, and I actually kind of want to play a little bit less. Why? I think it's because they want to play more because they're better than I am anymore. I want to play a little bit less because I'm not quite as good. If you remember our chart that we started with last time, our chart on motivation, there's a chart of internal and external motivation and positive and negative motivation. We want to be, and we want our kids to be, in the first square, where it is, I want to do this. In life, we want to be able, at work, to say, I want to go to work. I want to be able to do this. We want our kids at school to be able to say, I want to go to school. I want to work out my homework. Many factors play into this. And one of the main factors that plays into this is their competence, their feeling of, I can do this. And then second line on the chart, I can do this. As parents, we need to help our kids feel like they're competent to do it. And then their desire will come from that. So how can we do that?
Well, as parents, I think we should teach our kids from early age. When they're really small, we should teach them letters, numbers, colors, so that when they do go to school, they'll come there and say, well, I can do this. I already learned that, and I can do bigger things. So in your everyday life, as you walk with your children, ask them, count all the blue cars, count all the red cars. How many birds do you see in the sky? So that gives them the confidence that, well, I know this and I know that, and I can do those things. As kids get bigger, and elementary school is very important too, we teach our kids to come to more complicated tasks in a specific manner, in the process. So we teach them, when you sit down and do your homework, you need to find out what's the beginning, what's the middle, what's the end of your task. Do your homework and then check, have you done the beginning, the middle, and the end? And that gives them confidence, and that it gives them the proficiency. They learn it that every time they need to check that. As the kids get bigger, middle school and high school, we just need to be available so that they can come to us and say, Mom, how do I spell this word? Dad, how do you do this math problem? And it would be...
A lot of times Dad doesn't know anymore, but he can try to help.
And then we're not supposed to give them just the right answer. The right answer would be actually, as Jesus, give a question to a question and say, how would you spell this word? Look at this suffix. Does it look okay? With this math problem, try to look at it at a different angle. What do you know? What do you need to know? And just help them figure it out. So that when they go back to finish their work, they would think, I can do it.
We believe as Christians, as believers, that every person is created by God. He's created by God with various gifts, various talents. And as parents, we have that responsibility and the privilege to help develop these gifts that God's placed in each of our children. Would be almost a sin not to do that, basically. So we have an opportunity as parents to work with our 2-year-old, our 8-year-old, our 15-year-old, and help them develop those gifts that God's given them. And in that, they'll feel like, I can do this, and I even want to do this. Thanks for your time.